Hey guys! So today I was super inspired by the approaching spring and wanted to do a spring makeup tutorial for you. So this is the look that I came up with. It's a lot of purples and pinks and just looking really bright and light for spring, and I absolutely love it. And give me a thumbs up down below if you're ready for spring. If you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Let's dive right in. I'm starting off with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Beige, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid to neutralize any redness or veins and give myself a nice blank canvas to start with. Next, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows here by making nice short strokes to mimic the natural brow hairs. And then I will comb through it with the spoolie to just distribute that product evenly throughout my brows. Next, I'm going to go back in with my NYX concealer and just clean up all of the edges to make those brows look nice and clean. Next, I'm going in with my Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal to set those brows in place. And after that, I am going to set my concealer down with MakeupGeek blush in the shade Smitten. This is a really beautiful peach shade that is the same color as my lid. Next, I'm going in with the MakeupGeek eyeshadow in the shade Cupcake, and I'm just using a crease brush to apply this to my crease. I'm going to keep this mainly up in my crease and just add more product to build it up because I want this to show through. Next, I'm going in with the shade Orchid from Smashbox, and I'm just going to run this right along my lash line and slowly build up the color of this and slowly push it up into my crease until it is the darkness that I want. Next, I'm going in with a fluffy brush just to blend all of that out and make sure that there are no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go over that with MakeupGeek Masquerade, and I'm going to follow the same area that I just applied Orchid and just go over all of that again. Next, I'm going in with this beautiful color by MAC called Stars and Rockets, and I spritzed my brush with some MAC Fix Plus to really make this color pop and shine. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid, starting at the inner corner and working my way out towards that darker purple. Next, I'm going to go back in with my Orchid again and just darken up that outer V. I'm going back in with my clean fluffy brush just to blend all of that together to make sure there are no harsh lines. And then I'm going to grab Hanky Panky blush from MakeupGeek and use this up at the top of my crease just to add a little more depth to this color. Now I'm taking this gorgeous duochrome eyeshadow by Urban Decay called Lounge, and I'm going to use this as an eyeliner. So I spritzed my brush again with MAC Fix Plus, and I am just running that along my lash line and giving myself a little wing. I love the green effect that this has with my purple eyes. Kind of gives me mermaid vibes. Now I'm going in with my Ardell Demis, and I'm going to go ahead and pop those on. I applied the glue and let it dry for about 15 seconds. I'm using the glue from House of Lashes, and I love this glue because I have so much time to work with it. I'm in no hurry here, as you can see. I lay my lashes down, and then I have some time to adjust them to exactly where I want them to be. Alright, now I'm going in with MakeupGeek Shimma Shimma to apply as my brow bone highlight. I'm just going to pop some right under my arch and then blend it out with my finger. And now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay in shade 200 Nude, and I realized that my camera wasn't recording when I first started, but luckily I caught it in time. I am just using a dampened beauty blender to apply this. And as you can see, I'm kind of pushing the foundation into my face. This is going to help with filling in pores and getting the most coverage possible. Now I am going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, and I'm just going to apply this in a V shape under both of my eyes, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead, and on my chin. These are going to be the natural areas that your face would be lighter and highlighted. I'm just blending this in with a dampened beauty blender. Now I'm taking my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm just going to do a itty bitty bake right under my eyes, and then I'm immediately going to kick that off with a brush. And I used a brush that was way too big for this and I kept poking myself in the eye. Now I just grabbed a little bit more of my powder and I'm setting my whole face with that same powder. Next, I grabbed my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Tenacious Teal, which is a gorgeous aqua color. And I'm just going to smudge this into my lower lash line and kind of mimic the same liner that we have going on the top lash line. And then I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Lounge shadow again and press that really close to my lash line right on top of the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Then I grabbed Orchid from Smashbox and I'm just running that right in the outer edge of my eye and connecting it up to the top part. I'm kicking off any fallout that may have occurred. And then I grabbed Shimma Shimma again from MakeupGeek to do my inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I'm going to warm up my face a bit, running this along my cheekbones, a little bit up on my forehead, and along my jawline. Next, I grabbed Hanky Panky MakeupGeek blush, and I am just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going in with my Essence Pure Nude Highlighter and running that along all the high points of my face. I absolutely love this highlighter. It is my favorite one, as I've mentioned before, because it is just so natural and gives you this glow from within. Of course, we need to finish up by applying a little bit to the Cupid's bow, but the brush wasn't doing it for me, so I just grabbed a little on my finger to apply on my Cupid's bow. Now I grabbed a clean dampened beauty sponge and I'm just running that along all the places that I applied highlighter to help it blend into my face. I'm applying a little bit of Fix Plus all over my face to help all of that makeup blend together. Letting it dry, and then I'm going to go over that with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray to lock that makeup in place all day. Here I grabbed my Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Meringue but didn't like the undertone, so I chose a different one, but I'm going to start with my Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Totally Toffee to line my lips before we go in with a color. And then I grabbed my Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Blushing Pout. This one has a beautiful purple undertone to it that matched my eyes beautifully. And I didn't want this to look like it was just sitting on my lips, so I just took my finger to press it into my lips and make it more blended out. Then I grabbed my Buxom lip polish in the shade Sophia and ran that right over the top to give my lips a nice gloss. And that is it. It's time to take my hair down, take a sip of my coffee, and we are done. Bam! Alright guys, that is it for this look. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you try this look out, please tag me on Instagram. My username on Instagram is linked down below. It's just NaomiRose IG. I would love to see your recreations of this look or your spring looks that you try out this spring. Please subscribe if you haven't already and leave me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
So this one is Tachi approved.